Hello, hello. Welcome to the Gig Economy Podcast, episode 269. 69. You grow up, Larry. What the hell? We're going to talk about Uber sued by the Department of Justice, Lyft's $200 million insurance deal, and then, of course, some Zoox Robotaxis are hitting Vegas. They're going all over the place.
Everywhere.
Every day I see a new article about the AI or
another city. Autonomous
AI.
Cars. Well, it is AI driving the car, so
that's true. Good point. I did see something about Lyft is going to be the Nashville Waymo or something. I don't know. I did not click in it, but like Waymo's going to be using Lyft, but that doesn't make sense, right? I don't know. I'm going to be quiet now.
Okay.
Look some. You can look it up. I swear, you know me. We don't research anything. I just saw a title and I just I would say take it with a grain of salt. Anyways, welcome to the Gig Economy Show. Thank you so much for joining us. We are live, episode 269. Go to gigeconomyshow.com to sign up for the newsletter. All podcast shit is on there. And then our Patreon members, which we can't thank enough. Samson from Grand Rapids, Bud Dickman from North Carolina, Omar from Detroit, Delivery Cats, Michigan, Frank from Philly, Tom from Volo, Illinois, Jim from Connecticut. I lost my place. Sorry. Miguel from GR, Linda from Tampa, Jerry Gillette from Kentucky, Faith from Las Vegas, who I was fighting with about 2 minutes ago, and then Metal Kick-Ass from Louisiana. Fucking love that. If you want to join the Patreon, go to patreon.com/the Gig Econ Podcast. Not economy, Gig Econ, because you can only have a certain amount of letters. And we'd love to have you there. Free 7-day trial. Larry and I do a Patreon after each live show on Wednesday, so you can join us there. Love to have you. And then we have the Telegram group.
Yes, our Telegram group. That's how we communicate with each other when we're out working. Anytime, really. It's like a text service, but it also allows you to do video and voice messages. It's kind of easier to do a voice message when you're out driving. You don't want to be trying to text and drive, but you can talk with gig workers all over the world. You can talk to people who know what you're going through. They're out there doing the same kind of work and, grinding out that gig work. So they know the struggles you go through. They know the joy of chasing the surge and all that good stuff.
Chasing the surge? What
chasing the surge? You remember that back in the old days, man? Back in the good old
decades ago, it feels like.
That's all right. It's all good. So yeah, get on there and you can meet people and make some really good friendships on there as well.
For sure.
Yeah. And we also have on our Telegram, a feature we have now on the podcast is the message of the week. This week, our message is from our friend John in North Carolina. And he's showing you how dedicated he is as a delivery driver, how to do things right, take care of your customer, make sure their stuff gets delivered there in primo condition.
What's it called?
Message of the week. Okay, what is it then?
Clip of the week.
Clip of the week. Okay.
Yes, I like that. Welcome to Clip of the
week. Okay.
Here's John. Nope. Wrong button. Here we go. Sorry. My bad.
What was John doing?
I was running out of time to do deliveries because I got some groceries in the car. And I said to myself, man, I got to cool these groceries off. So the order was for 10 bags of ice. That's it. I threw an extra bag in the back with my groceries. So now I don't have to worry about them getting hot. It was the perfect order at the perfect time. So my ass is going home now. If you're working tonight, be safe, Jason. It's going to get dark soon. Don't stay out too late.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Jason has to be home by when the streetlights come on. So
what's so funny is that somehow started at the Whitecaps too. My friends.
Oh, really?
Because so I look at, so there's two things when I leave at the Whitecaps. One, if I'm leaving close to game finish, I don't want to get stuck in the traffic. Sure. So I mall walk my ass out of there. So, and when it's time for me to go, I fucking just bolt. I don't chit chat. I'm like, peace, see you tomorrow. I mean, I like hanging out with them, but I want to go home. I'm tired. I worked all day. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so they started joking about the streetlight thing. They're like, "Oh, Jason is." I'm like, I never even said anything about the dark.
That's funny. That is funny.
It's carried over.
Well,
and then going back to his comment about the ice, who hasn't thrown an extra bag of ice when they go to buy ice?
I have not.
You've never stolen a bag of ice?
I've never.
You know what I do? I don't do it all the time, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. This ice is already too expensive.
Yeah, and I mean, usually, I mean, nobody's watching.
Well, that's the thing. I think it makes
do.
it different because it's outside.
Yeah,
Not
like it's out here. I mean, they must just assume we can take it.
There's no lock on it.
No,
I mean, they just say go get it.
I've been to one store and I don't remember where it was. Some convenience store somewhere, but I remember having to ask for a key because they had theirs locked.
Well, I think they all try to do that, but then they're like, I don't want to walk out here. It's like in Michigan by the lakes that at an 85-degree day, you're going to sell out that ice.
Yeah. And it's funny. I don't think they even came out there. I think they just gave me the key and had me unlock it.
When I go swap out a propane tank, I see their life or their die inside when I say that because they're busy. They got to fucking go out there and swap it out. It's a pain in the butt.
I was in a Dollar General one time and a guy was waiting, and like most Dollar Generals, there was one employee in the store, and she had like 5 people in line. She's like, "I'm sorry, sir. You're just gonna have to wait because she can't go out there when these people are in the store."
Yeah, I mean, I think I would just do it. I think that is I don't want him staring at me. I'm like, you know what? Right. These people can wait in the store. Like, look at a magazine, look at your phone. I'm gonna be back in like 3
take
minutes.
It in whatever order he got there. It's his turn. It's his turn.
Yeah, I mean,
before I forget, just want to throw out that the Lyft and Waymo thing in Nashville. You're not crazy. We'll talk about if we get a chance. We'll talk about it on the show. If not, it'll be on the Patreon.
Yeah. What a sell! I was just thinking to myself, we need to sell the Patreon, like something. I don't know. Like if we have a really crazy story, we should push it to the Patreon. So we can get it at the
That's right. If you want to hear the tea.
You want to hear this. So anyways, stories from the road. I'll go. Larry's story is better. Do you have that video clip? Do you want to play that? Oh, you know what? I got it in Telegram.
Yeah, it's in Telegram. It is in Telegram. Yeah.
Let me see. Hang on one second.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you wanted that before the show, but you show up as always in last minute. We don't have.
I show up 10 minutes. That's the thing. But as we're downloading this, the group gives stats. Anyone in the audience want to guess how many voice messages have been sent in this chat? Now, mind you, I mean, we started the show December 2017. I would say within that year we started Telegram, or maybe a little after that.
Yeah.
So put your guess in the chat how many voice messages that we had and how many photos, just for fun. Okay.
Somebody's going to remember this. Hey, Jesper. Hey, while Jesper is online, I want to take the opportunity to say congratulations to Jesper. He last week, a week ago today, became a U.S. citizen. And I meant to mention it last week, but it works even better this week to mention it because he is actually watching and chatting tonight. So, Jesper, congratulations. We're proud of you. And like I posted on your Facebook, we got a good one when we became a citizens. So congrats, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. You probably didn't want to get deported, right? Is that the reason?
I wasn't going to go there, but
I mean,
it is what it is.
Why is he doing it now after being here for 25 years?
I mean, I don't blame him. I would too.
Okay, Jesper guessed 10K messages. That is so light because we have 11,000 photos in the chat. 11,000 photos.
Oh, so, yeah. So messages are exponential.
Yeah. Put it in perspective of how many voice messages.
Oh, yeah. There's.
I lost my train of thought. Okay. So, that video. That fucking ADD.
You can download that video and you're doing
I did download it. I just got to add it to StreamYard real quick.
Okay. You want me?
Yeah, go ahead.
My story from the road. So, we're going to see my story from the road. So
you can still set it up if you want.
Yeah. So anyway, work last Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. I ended up picking up this very drunk co-ed from an apartment complex, and she gives me a warning in the video about the complex and not to pick up people there. And then she goes on to ask, kind of about where I went to school, and really underguesses how old I am.
I hope you haven't picked up many girls from that place, because don't, because they're whores.
Oh, really?
Yeah, F them.
It's good to know.
Yeah. Where are you from?
I'm from here.
You are? My husband used to go too.
Bowling Green.
You went to Bowling Green?
I did.
Do you by any chance know Toby McGinnis?
Toby McGinnis. I don't think so. I was probably there way before him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, how old do you think I am?
Like 30? No?
Double that. I'm 59.
You're joking.
No.
You are not 59.
I am 59.
There's no way.
1966.
Dude, you look like 20. I honestly want to guess 21.
Well, I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, so it's so funny. So yeah, she comes out immediately. She's got her tennis shoes in her hand. So I don't know, but comes out and makes the comment about, don't pick any girls up from there because they're whores. And I'm thinking, well, I just picked you up from there. So
well, I was dying in the background because you're like, good to know. I'm like, yeah, Larry needs to know where the whores are.
Well, I mean, you got to say something.
I know.
So
you
it's just,
something.
And she's not gonna remember what I said anyway.
No.
But so yeah, it's the first 5 minutes she's spent trying to put on her tennis shoes while we're driving, which is hard enough to do in a car when you're sober.
Right.
Unless you're in your own car and you can put your feet up on the dash. But she's been over trying to put her shoes on. It's not a bar. I picked her up from an apartment complex, Steve.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it's an apartment complex. It's called the Muse Apartments. So
that's wild.
Yeah, they've had like 2 shootings there in the last 5 years. Yeah, so she spends that 5 minutes. It was a whole deal, man. I ended up taking her somewhere and then dropping her off, and she was at some sorority. She was trying to find her sister who was in the neighborhood somewhere, and I dropped her off. She was stumbling really bad. I'm like, I'm not leaving until you're someplace safe. Ended up giving her a free ride to pick up her sister, and then we went to cookout. She was starving. She wanted to go to cookout.
Wow, this was a whole adventure.
It was. Went through cookout, and then she got like a tray which has 2 entree, 2 sides, and a drink, and then she got an extra order of onion rings. And then as we're driving home, which is on the other side of town, she's like, "Can we stop at McDonald's? I really need a McChicken." And her sister's like, "We're not asking this poor guy to go to McDonald's," which it was closed anyway. So which was good. Yeah. But yeah, it was an interesting ride for sure.
So that second part of the trip was all free?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did they tip out at all or?
No.
Dude, what are you doing?
I was gonna make sure she got home. She was in bad shape.
I know. She's probably still hungover from it.
You know what? Actually, I haven't looked. She may have tipped. How the tips come in later. So yeah.
I don't know, man. If I was like the sister and maybe she was hammered too, I'd be like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for taking care of my sister." Like
she was appreciative.
No, I know, but like, especially in this digital era, if you don't have cash, I'm like, what's your Venmo? I'm literally going to send you $20. And it's so quick now. So, well, that's a good story. I appreciate that.
It was funny.
20.
I know. Because like, dude, how drunk are you? You cannot see, obviously.
Well, I mean, we all know when we used to drive, or I mean, you still drive. It's so dark in there, and they're hammered, and they're already seeing blurry. Like, why do you think they call them drunk goggles? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Why do you think there's so many ugly people in America? 2 ugly people are getting drunk and they're having sex. I mean, that's just the reality of what's happening. I mean, it's true. It's like there's 1% good looking people, not me. And everyone else is just bumping uglies. So,
oh, yes, that reminds me of the Seinfeld episode where they were talking about that.
Yeah, dude. If you, Seinfeld. A lot of the times, in my life, I'm quoting that stuff, and like people have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That. How many people do you think are attractive?
Yeah,
I don't remember what the percentage.
It's like undateable.
Yeah. And he does talk about how you think these people are getting together. The alcohol.
Exactly. Yep.
Way to call me out on my original thought. Sure. Stories from the road from me. Sometimes you got to plow a Ford. I appreciate. Oh my God. See, he comes on our show and be completely inappropriate because that's not. He ain't saying that on his show. I don't really have any stories. I did a flex route. It was fine. I did some Spark. It was fine. Other than like it took forever on Saturday for me to get a route till it took like almost till 1 o'clock to get a 3 o'clock route. And I had been running that app all day. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, thankfully you didn't get attacked by chicken or anything.
no, I mean, yeah, I mean, if I didn't know that. I honestly, I'm more scared of a rooster and a turkey than I would be a dog, honestly, because the dogs are predictable. I know dogs, but a chicken, I mean, chickens are bootable, but a turkey, I ran from turkeys before.
Yeah,
I'm like, they're gonna peck the shit out of me. I don't know. I can't predict them. So
probably a good thing.
All right. Gig economy in the news, like we talked about at the beginning. Uber sued from the Department of Justice for alleged discrimination against disabled riders, and Larry's going to talk about that.
I know everybody's shocked that Uber is getting sued. It's unprecedented. It's never happened before. Nobody's ever sued Uber before. So
never. This is first time.
This is breaking news here. So on Thursday, the Department of Justice sued Uber. They're alleging that Uber discriminates against riders with disabilities. They said that despite the importance of its service to people with disabilities, Uber denies people with disabilities full and equal enjoyment in several critical ways. They routinely refuse to serve individuals with disabilities, including individuals who travel with service animals or the ones who use stowable wheelchairs. Or they add on surcharges for cleaning fees for service animals, and they cancellation fees to riders that they've unlawfully denied service to. Complaint alleges that drivers insult and demean people with disabilities or ask them inappropriate questions. Of course, Uber denies that, saying that they provide training for their drivers. They have a zero tolerance policy for confirmed service denials. The government's seeking a jury trial and injunctive relief, monetary damages, and to charge Uber a civil fine for what it says are violations of the Americans with Disabilities Act. I don't know about you. I get the service animals and the people with wheelchairs. I get that. I get those messages pretty regularly from Lyft and Uber.
Yeah, but like that's probably the most messages I get from them.
Yes,
as far as like that kind of stuff.
Right. So I don't know. I don't know what the DOJ wants Uber to do. I'd be interested to read or hear what they think they should do to, above and beyond what they're doing now.
We talked about that in the last show. I think it was like that DoorDasher that I had that TikTok about with like that person being disabled and asking them to come to the car.
Yeah.
Like, where does where's the line? Where's the line? The ADA, like, you're independent contractor. Do you still have to follow those rules? Like, I mean, ethically you should.
Sure.
Right. But like legally, if you're an independent contractor, are we required to have to do that? I mean, we're technically like a small business, right? And if you say that, then I feel like it applies. But I also think it's kind of a gray area.
Yeah, it is tough because, I mean, we, as you said, as independent contractors, we should have the right to cancel and, if we want to. But yeah, how do you draw the line, or where do you draw the line, and how do you ensure that people like this do have access to transportation that they desperately need?
Yeah, I mean, on a personal level, I wouldn't care as much as a dog. Honestly, I'd be more annoyed about the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed? Okay, it's the middle of winter. Yeah. I'm taking this wheelchair. It's nasty. It's full of salt. Like, again, I'm not hating on the person at all. Sure. I really am not. I'm just being vulnerable, like from an honest position. I don't really want to pack that into my, I really have a small car now. I don't even have a big sedan.
Yeah.
I have no trunk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like they would have to sit in the front seat because I would have to put it in the back.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, there was a guy that I used to have on a pretty regular basis, and he was in a wheelchair. Super nice guy. I mean, he was always, interesting to talk to. But yeah, you had to take the wheels off. You had to fold the wheelchair up. You had to get just a certain way in my trunk for it to fit. And then, sometimes, the way it was turned, the wheels wouldn't really go back there. So you had to set them in the floor of the back seat. And then of course you got to reassemble it when you get there. I don't think I ever picked it up.
Say you got a big trunk.
Yeah. My Camry has a pretty good sized trunk.
Yeah.
A smaller car. Yeah. I think it would fit.
Yeah. So I don't want to deny the ride, but honestly, I'm just I don't even want to fuck with this. And again, is that my right as an independent contractor, or am I denying him service? I'm not denying him because he's handicapped. I'm denying it because it's a hassle.
Yeah.
Just the same as a hassle if a drunk girl's falling over, or you got
right. So
some other things. I mean, you're allowed to do that. So it's definitely a tough thing to kind of figure out. Now in the article, which I didn't read, are they suing for a different amount, not for money, right? Just for
they're suing for money too. Yeah, it says they're suing for where I had it highlighted. Yeah, it's seeking a jury trial. It's injunctive relief, which I don't know what it means. It says monetary damages.
Okay.
And to charge Uber a civil fine. I'm gonna look up injunctive relief and see what that means. It says injunctive relief is a court order compelling a party to perform a specific action or refrain from a particular activity. So
okay.
I guess there's just telling them to stop doing this.
Yeah. Well, and then again, like you said initially when you were done reading the article, what's Uber? What more can they do?
Right. I mean, they like I said, I see it several times a year from both companies. It seems like Lyft even more with the service animals, especially. But at least 4 or 5 times a year, if not more, you get those little messages in your inbox when you turn on the app. And one of them is about, service animals or people, or sometimes that if I do ever get emails, which I rarely do from either company, that would be what it's about.
Yeah. I guess the only thing they could do is if you ever get a complaint about a ADA complaint, they just deactivate you.
Well, I mean, that's what they say they do, because it says that we have a zero policy if we can confirm that they've denied a ride.
Yeah, and how are you going to confirm that?
Exactly.
Just like you're going to confirm that I'm drunk driving around there.
Right.
You're not, because you're a fucking technology company and you have no access to the inside of my car.
Yeah.
So it's, again, I'm not hating on it. They should be able to get a ride. I don't know, fucking Uber. You do all these other businesses, make a wheelchair fucking one.
Yeah, and I mean, I would think there are companies out there. Both season 124 million is how much they're suing for. You would think there's companies. I know we have companies here that have have the wheelchair accessible vans and things like that.
Yeah, just sub it out.
Yeah, you would think that somebody would figure that out, a way to do that and make it work right.
I mean, the issue is there's not a lot of it, so there's not a lot of money in it. But that's why I say maybe sub it out. Remember when and maybe that still did that Go Grandparent or whatever.
Yeah, Go Grandparent.
Do something like that, but for wheelchair, or make it like it needs to be an XL.
Yeah.
Like if you have a wheelchair.
Yeah, it has to at least be an XL, because I said, it barely fits in my trunk, and it's a pretty good size. Camrys have pretty good size trunk, but man, sometimes you have to twist and turn it a certain way before it will, before it goes. And
it all depends on my car. Towards the end of me driving that Pilot, I was less given a shit about throwing a wheelchair back there.
Sure.
Than, you know what I mean? But if you got a brand new Suburban and the carpet's mint, and you're like,
oh yeah, you don't want to do that.
My car, I'm starting to get over it. I got 43,000 on that EV, and I'm not that I don't care about it. I still wash it and clean it, but I'm just like,
well, that's why I carry that tarp in my car, and whether I have a service dog, I'll have no qualms laying it down in my seat, or if I'm wheelchairing the trunk or something like that.
It's a good point. That's a good tip, honestly, is to have you don't have to be a tarp, because you collect bodies like Larry does. You can actually just get an old blanket,
anything like that. Anything like that will work.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Okay, moving on. We kind of already talked about this. Hey, Larry, by the way, oh no.
What?
Fortune, they freaking locked me out. Doesn't matter. I was
Oh.
gonna say, I started saying to you that I really like that highlighter because I can like click out of the article and click it again, and it's still highlighted.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, Lyft CEO says company will save $200 million from insurance costs from California worker unionization deal. There was a couple things I wanted to highlight what he said, but of course I can't see it. So.
Yeah. That's I probably sent that. We have to remember I need to start like create a running list of these places where, we need to not get articles from.
Well, is there
get locked out?
Yeah, is there a way? Is there a back door to these that
you can usually do an incognito browser and look at it, and then
okay,
and then it will let me see if I can pull this one up in an incognito browser.
Yeah,
if it'll work.
I know about incognito.
I know you do.
Let's see.
Yeah, let me pull it up in incognito.
Oh, interesting. So
it doesn't recognize it as the same browser.
But I bet if I did it again, it would.
Yes.
Or maybe not.
Well, if you close it and then open a new incognito browser, it should.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I appreciate that tip because I never thought about it. I'm old. I don't know shit. Okay. So obviously I don't have it highlighted. Okay. So one of the quotes was from our fearless leader. Is it David Risher? Yeah, David.
Yeah.
Our insurance rates will go down and we'll save approximately $200 million, which we will pass back to the drivers in terms of better pay for drivers. So I wanted to bring that up because fucking Uber did not say that, or they did, or they put it on the tail end of the sentence, right?
Yeah.
It was like, oh, we get lower costs for us and for the customers, and then something about drivers, but it wasn't like as in terms of better pay. You know what I mean? So at least he's like, putting his money where his mouth is. I don't know.
Yeah. So everybody who believes that, hold up your hand.
Bubba Sue, you don't believe nothing. You don't believe nothing.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see.
So the reason, if you're, if this first time you listen to the show, that they're going to save money because they struck a deal with the governor. And basically said, hey, we'll allow this unionization, but you got to lower our what were they at $1 million or something per incident? So they're lowering that down. It's going to save them money.
Right.
Bubba Sue, I'm going to smack you. She says, I believe you're afraid of the dark. Hold on. I got to mute my mouth. Sorry, my dog is barking like an idiot.
Oh. It's all good.
Hold on. He won't listen to me, that stupid dick.
Is that Baxter? His name?
Baxter died like 5 years ago.
I can't remember your dog names.
No, it's that's Franklin.
Franklin, yeah.
Frankie, come here.
Yeah.
It was getting worse though. Like it's like annoying me. It's not like the audio is like whatever, but Jesus, yeah. Hold on. God damn it.
All right. Oh goodness. Momentary pause. We are trained professionals here. Don't try this at home. I was just explaining how we're trained professionals and they shouldn't try this at home.
Oh my God. And then my pit bull, he'll start barking and he'll run in our bedroom and get on the bed and stick the window's covered with his snot. And he's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, you're all dead to me right now.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, sorry about that, y'all.
Hey, my weekend was good, Josh. Had a good weekend. How about you?
Oh my gosh. We're talking about our weekends.
Hey, we got to fill the air while you're out chasing the dog.
Should we have done this?
We're gonna have to get a new one.
And then
You have to get a new one. Says Jason has to quiet down his dog.
sorry, I'm trying to click off it. I'm new here. There we go. Jason's yelling at his dogs again, saying the F word.
Good.
Okay, so yeah, basically they're saying David Richter said, I think people believe that drivers and Lyft are on the opposite side of the thing. Richter said, often we're not. That's a lie. Often when drivers make more money, Lyft makes more money. Lyft makes more money, drivers make more money. It's linked, he said that Lyft would pass down savings from the reduced insurance costs of drivers. So he's laying it out on the line. You can, that, especially that last line, you can't really skew that. The other one, maybe, like,
yeah, there's wiggle room.
There's wiggle room, but that one literally says he's going to pass it down. Not how, because he probably doesn't know how, or he's lying through his teeth, like Bubba Sue said.
Yeah. I would not be surprised. So, we're all so jaded, but it's for good reason. Every time they announce something, we know it's, another way for them to take more money.
For sure. All right, so we got a couple of videos coming up. If you're on TikTok, the full show streams on YouTube. We do not have full access to TikTok yet until we hit 1,000. Jason hasn't put any videos up yet lately on TikTok, but we're at like 720, something like that.
So so everybody on TikTok, share this, get your friends to subscribe, and we can hit 1,000, and then we can do the full live stream.
I know that's going to be nice. So I got to get on there and do some more videos. I gotten lazy. I haven't done one in like a week. So, all right, Larry, driveway fail.
Yeah. So this first video, this is a unique way for, I'm not seeing somebody use their Amazon delivery vehicle like this before. So,
all right. Hopefully this is the right video. Is that the wrong one?
Wrong one.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust. Abtranational protected.
So for the audio listeners, this is Amazon delivery guy. He's got the Amazon van. He has like the sideboard that you step up into the van on, and basically uses it kind of like a toilet. He sits on the edge. He goes over, pulls his shorts down, sits on the edge of the step there, and proceeds to do his business there on the. I don't know why it looked like he just took a piss.
Yeah, so there's so many things wrong with this video.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
First of all, clearly he had been holding that for a long time, because that was a lot of pee-pee.
That was a lot.
Second of all, I'm not judging from sitting down, because I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna be vulnerable again. When I'm at home, I pee sitting down. I just do. It's easier. I'm old. I'm tired. And it's cleaner for the whole bathroom, for everyone's experience.
Yeah, no, I understand, and I agree with that, but not when you're outside.
No, and so my point number 3 is, like, have you ever just gone to the crook of your door and taken a leak? When I used to work for Weed and Feed, if I didn't have a bottle, which again, that's point number 4. Why? I mean, you have a penis. I mean, pee in the bottle.
Yeah.
I used to crack the door, and I would just like, you couldn't tell. I mean, you saw liquid coming down, but you couldn't see my junk or anything.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know where this guy's parked.
It looked like a customer's driveway.
Yeah, it did. It looked like he just made a delivery and came back, and he's sitting on the side. The van's parked on the side of the road, and he sits down and drops his drawers and takes a whiz. But not knowing the whole context of it, as we never do. It gives, like I said, there's just so many questions.
Bubba Sue, I love the fighting, not fighting, but the playfulness. Hi, Frank. Thanks for barking. Come down here and lay with me. Josh P sitting down also. Yeah, see, there's nothing wrong with that. No, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
I just don't get it. Like, you even have an Amazon bag in there. Like, pee in that, dump it out, when you get to another customer's house, grab a hose, spray it out real quick.
Whatever, something.
There's so many more different
Yeah.
things that you could have done, and now you're gonna get fired, you dumb shit.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right. Okay, next up, rate his delivery. Oh, okay, that's the one I played.
Yes.
I don't know how those got out of order. So this is a driver that does something extra, which normally you don't see this. So for the audio listeners, you could probably hear a little bit. He drags his the customer's garbage can up. He had walked up the driveway.
Yeah, it's pretty, a pretty decent driveway too. It's not like a tiny driveway, but yeah, on his way up, he just he grabs it with one hand while he's carrying the package with the other, brings the garbage up, puts it where it's supposed to go, and then does his delivery. So yeah.
That was good. I've never done that delivery, but when I used to work for Weed and Feed, I would sometimes, because I'm on the machine, so I would one hand the machine and just grab the thing
up there,
haul my ass up the driveway. As long as it wasn't like a super long driveway, because I mean, I can only do so much with. I was gonna say I could do so much one handed. Before, like, it's hard to drive one handed. Like, you can kind of go straight, but
sure.
You like that one, Larry?
I did.
So, but yeah, I wouldn't do it on the regular, but I had favorite customers that I would be like, absolutely,
take care of them. Take care of them.
I would bring it up. So good on him for that.
Yeah, man. We got fights breaking out in our chat.
Yeah, they ain't gonna fight. They're lovers. All right, Larry. Wayne County woman gives birth to first child in car. This time it was an Uber.
Yeah, so this woman in Michigan, this is Wayne County, Michigan.
Let's go, Detroit.
Yeah. So the first child she had it in a car, and this time when she was pregnant with her second child, it happened again, but this time she was in an Uber and not her own car. So Uber driver Maggie Waitley said she knew something was up, when she saw the customer walking to the car. She said, I thought to myself, oh my gosh, she is ready to give birth. She's ready to pop. When she got in the car, she said, I said, we're going to the hospital, right? And the woman said, yes. So we started the ride. The girl had asked how far it was, how long it was going to take. And she had said about 15 minutes. And then about 3 minutes into the ride, the customer's like, I just couldn't take it anymore. The baby was coming. So the driver called 911, pulled into the parking lot of Speedy Lube on King Road, and baby Grace was born in the back seat of the Uber. So her first child was 4 years old at this time. He was along as well. So he said it was kind of traumatizing for him. He was trying to get out of the car, so the driver was kind of taking care of him, and then trying to take care of the customer as well. So finally they get to the said when we get to the main entrance of the emergency room, the customer or the driver had him in the front seat of the car. The customer said that when she had her first baby, it was 3 pushes and he was out. And this one happened the same way. 3 pushes, he was out. She said, I really wanted Grace to have the hospital experience, but I just had my car babies. So she calls them her car babies. So that's got to be kind of freaky to have 2 kids, deliver them in a car.
Well, it sounds like I always say this to my kids or anyone, no offense, because you're going to be offensive, but it sounds like you need to work on your downstairs muscles there a little bit. I mean, just saying. Josh says, did the driver get weight pay before he closed out the ride? I mean, as you should. Was it 10 cents a minute?
I think you should get way more than that.
Well, this
somebody gives birth in your car, that's going to be a mess.
Yeah. It was the smell. The thing is, though, is like this kind of brings up to our service dog in wheelchair. If you saw a pregnant woman, like, are you like, I don't know if I would.
Oh, come on now, pregnant woman.
I don't know if I would. I think I might just.
That's what the tarp's for. That's what the tarp is for.
Oh, Larry. Oh, gross.
What? You can lay the tarp down there for her to sit on. That's better than leaving her stranded.
I ain't gonna leave her stranded. I'm gonna call an ambulance. And then she can be like, I can't afford an ambulance. I'm like, well, you can't afford me because I'm going to sue you in small claims court for the smell. Couldn't even get that out with one breath.
Oh, goodness.
So, yeah, I guess good for her. I don't know. A good story to tell. I don't think I'd pick up a pregnant woman. Although, honestly, if I'd see her, I would probably pick her up. And once she's in, you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like, what? Nah, I'm not going to kick her out then.
Because when you see her, I mean, you
don't know
you're not saying, oh, she's gonna have it in my car, especially if she's not having contractions or showing anything, any indication. Sound like this happened really quick.
I mean, you're not saying she's laying on the sidewalk with her legs spread doing
but it sounds like the driver is a really good person. She said that they become friends. She said that she found out that the lady doesn't have a car, so she's trying to help find a way to get her one. It sounds like they keep in touch now as well. So,
well, that's cool. I mean, it is an interesting story. I'll give you that. Too. Sorry, I was getting ready for the next article, but yeah, it is an interesting story.
I think it would be such a cool story to have it happen.
Yeah. So moving on to the no time for pumpkin patch, hire a porch decorator. Again, I didn't know this was my article, so I can't read it without subscribing for free. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to get spam mail. So this is actually a cool idea. I've seen it kind of happen in West Michigan here, but they are having people. It's fucking big money.
Yeah. And I think they said people were charging like $200, something like that.
Oh, I mean, it's more than that. I mean, when it's high end stuff, that it's like thousands of dollars. I mean, some of these, depending on what you're bringing and stuff. This article it wasn't worth clicking on, because it doesn't really give me a ton of information, but says this lady does $300 for 28 pumpkins to $1,275 for a 96 pumpkin package. Why did I struggle? Did you see me stroke out? Pumpkin package. That includes design, setup, and removal. I mean, I look at some of these pictures and I'm like, I could do this.
Yeah.
But I mean, you just haul it over there and set it up. I mean, it is cute. They do have like different colored, there's some white pumpkins, some green, like some gourds and stuff like that. Is cute. But I know somebody that does this, not on a huge scale, but they only typically do it for like Thanksgiving and Christmas, just around those kind of times. Yeah, see, Bubba Sue, they do it here for Christmas. Haven't seen it for Halloween.
96 pumpkins. That's a lot of dang pumpkins.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, these people that have like ungodly amounts of money, that ain't shit to them. They shit $1,000 bills.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, if I could do it, although I don't think I still would. Even if I was a millionaire, I'm like, I'm not spending $1,000 on somebody to put 96 pumpkins. I mean, and they take it away too, though. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, would those houses that would look just as nice with just a couple of pumpkins up around the door?
Good boy.
Just keep adding pumpkins, and it doesn't make it look exponentially better by keep adding pumpkins.
Yeah, I mean, if that's all you're gonna add is pumpkins, I mean, I do like the color.
Yeah,
the mix of colors and stuff, but
but you could do that with 5 or 6 pumpkins.
Yeah, I was maybe 10. I'm going a little higher.
I wonder how they came up with 96.
Yeah, that's a weird. That's probably what she did.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's fine. I don't. Yeah, Bubba Sue, it costs a pretty penny. Yeah, it's you got a lot of money. I don't think I'd pay $200 for it. Like,
no, I wouldn't.
If I'm going to do it, I'm going to go big on it. Like, I'm going to pay big on it, but I don't know if I'd want to do this gig either. I mean, 96 pumpkins, you're going to have a dump truck. You're not bringing that over in an SUV.
No,
maybe
96. Shit. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think
it's going to make more mess in your car than a wheelchair.
Yeah, especially if you get in an accident. pumpkins. You're gonna total the car. It's like if you spill paint or
Oh yeah.
you
Imagine
just
pumpkin guts all over your car and in the cracks and in the down in the door. Oh yeah.
I don't think insurance would do for pumpkins, but do you know if they do that for paint? Like if you have like they gotta, right? How do you get that out?
I don't think so. Yeah.
I mean, it's ruined.
Yeah, it is ruined.
Can you imagine calling your insurance guy? Hey, so
something happened.
Something happened. I'm gonna send you pictures so you believe me, but we're gonna have to total this out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Waymo in the news. Okay.
Yeah.
This is called the Benson Boone something. I don't know. You know who Benson Boone is?
Do not.
He's a pop star. He came out with, I really love the song that he went viral with. It's fucking cool. It's got like a little bit of rock and ballad in it. But anyways, I think he does flips, and so they call this the Benson Boone on Waymo cars. So we're gonna watch this.
We have a police officer investigating the Waymo. They're investigating the Waymo. Oh, the Waymo's going. She wants to make sure the Waymo goes. Yes, moving. It's moving. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. There we go. All right, and it's off. Good job, man. Good job. You did a good job.
The end is the best part where they're like, she has no idea they were just doing flips off that fucking thing.
Oh yeah, and then that one lame guy at the end who just like jumped off.
Yeah, well,
he just was trying to get in on the action.
Yeah, of course, FOMO. The guy doing the flips, there's no way he was intoxicated.
No. Yeah, he would have landed on his head.
Those are good flips. I mean, I would be terrified doing that. But again, this is the abuse of the Waymos, and it's just like it's gonna happen. There's no way to do it. I think Waymo should just be like, I'm gonna hit this fucker. You know what I mean? Once they get big enough and they can like swallow some big lawsuit or whatever. Like right now they'll shut them down, but like in 20 years when everything's like that's normal, Waymo just fucking runs them over.
Yeah,
bitch.
We'll just have it like where they can electrify the car and it shocks them.
Oh yeah, some sort of deterrent. Yeah,
our little paint gun pops out, just loads them up with paintballs or something.
What I know Batman had a car that did that, but wasn't there like a cartoon or something that would do that with the cars? Like it would like or maybe that. Oh no, it was. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. It was Spy Hunter. Do you remember that game, Spy Hunter?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You kick out
the oil slick. Yeah.
Yes,
the oil slick.
That game was awesome. Oh, we are aging
fun.
Ourselves.
That was fun.
But yeah, the Waymo needs something like that for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because this is it's just the more prevalent they get. You think it'll get more prevalent as we get more cars, or where people will just get used to them eventually? And because now it's a novelty. Every time a lot of times when people see them, it's a novelty.
Yeah, I think it's a novelty, and I think until they start arresting these people, obviously laws don't prevent everything, and there is a law. I mean, it's vandalism, right? But they're probably not arresting people. Waymo needs to pursue these people, and maybe they do for like the graffiti and stuff, or the actual damage,
right?
I mean, I'm sure he did dent the car up. I mean,
you're standing on the hood. You probably
I was waiting for him to step on that windshield because they don't hold a lot of weight before they crack.
Yeah, I would not try that.
Yeah, so I think you're right. I think a little bit of it's novelty because they're like, oh, it's like no one's in here, so I can get away with it. But I think Waymo should take that video and track those guys down and charge them with something.
Yeah, they just need like in the cartoons, arm with a boxing glove comes out and just hits him in his nads.
Well, you're not far off with electricity. But what about like an electric fence? I mean, that's not going to kill you.
No, it's not gonna kill you.
Boy, that's going to make you think twice. I mean, it does it for the cows.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yes, it does.
I'm gonna jump around a little bit. I want to talk
Right.
about the Robotaxis. Can you hit on that, and then we can kind of see what else we got left?
The
Patreon.
Zoox.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Amazon has introduced its own robotaxi service in Las Vegas. It's called the Zoox. The Zoox Robotaxis. They're offering free rides to different parts of Vegas. They only have certain places that they'll pick up and drop off. It says those include the Resorts World, the Luxor Hotel, New York Hotel, and it says the longest distance that they will travel is about 3 miles, and they carry up to 4 passengers.
3 miles.
Well, that's just what they're doing right now. It'll go further. It's just they're just introducing it. Trying to get. I think they've been training it there, and now they're wanting to introduce it. But
before you continue, what's kind of funny is I think Faith has seen these.
Yes.
Like we're finally talking about it as an article, but they've been around there for a bit.
Right, but they just started offering rides to everyone. They were doing. It says the robo taxis initially were only available to employees in Las Vegas before gradually expanding to friends and family members. But now anyone who has the Zoox app is able to request a ride to the 5 designated locations.
Okay.
So yeah, it wasn't open to the general public.
Okay.
But she was seeing them. They wanted to train them with. I guess they figure if it's their employees and they kill them in a crash,
they're disposable.
It's in their contract.
Right.
So yeah, of course they can do it for free because it's owned by Amazon, who owns half the world. So they got really deep pockets. They can subsidize this, and they've been testing them for 2 years in the city.
Oh, geez, so they've been there a while.
Yeah, 2 years of testing.
I wonder why so long, or maybe they run into bumps and they had to fix them. Or
they probably did. Yeah, and said that once they do begin charging for rides, they said prices will be comparable to traditional taxis and rideshare services like everyone references. So.
Well, you can't say traditional taxis because traditional taxis back in the way, a 5 mile ride would cost you $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But well, I'm surprised.
They're cool looking little.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if when we flew to Nashville or whatever, and we took an Uber, if there was something like that, I would rather. We talk about. I'd rather take the non-driver. I think it would be fun. It'd be comfortable. I wouldn't have to make small talk. I would guess the air conditioning's on because what was 3 to 4 of our Ubers we had no air conditioning. Down in Nashville, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like I would love this. I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be great especially in a tourist area.
Something like that. So this works. I'm sure it works pretty good in Las Vegas there in the entertainment area. I would think they could have a small loop down somewhere off of Broadway that would probably work pretty well.
Yeah,
for the same thing. I don't know how. Obviously don't know how well it'd work if it's it's a 20-mile trip or something like that.
A little bit different. I mean, what are those vehicles? Are they like
they make them.
Amazon makes them?
Yeah, hold on here. I've got it highlighted. Wow. It says it hopes to manufacture as many as 10,000 taxis annually, so they can expand into other markets. It says let's see. It says while Waymo is counting on using driverless technology in vehicles built by traditional automakers, Zoox is manufacturing its distinctively designed robo taxis in a former bus factory in Hayward, California, about 25 miles southeast of San Francisco. So they're making their own.
That's very cool.
Amazon can because they've got gazillions of dollars.
And you're really looking at a complete redesign. That's not a car.
No.
Bus. It's like you built that from the ground up.
Right. That is unique. It is a unique looking vehicle.
And you don't need all the especially if you're doing 3 miles, you don't need all the crazy suspension. Like they're they're really, if you look at them, they're probably just bare bones, like a golf cart.
Yeah, I don't think they even have steering wheels or anything like that,
and probably no airbags because there's no real. I mean, they probably have just seatbelts, I would guess, because
they do have seatbelts.
Don't they face each other?
Yes, they do face. So 2 people riding backwards, 2 people riding facing forward.
Yeah, so they probably don't. Yeah, so it's just like a souped up golf cart.
Yeah.
with obviously a lot of tech in it, if you think about the AI part of it and stuff.
So yeah, Zoox do not have traditional steering wheels or brake pedals.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a glorified golf cart. I mean, I'm saying that obviously has a lot of tech.
Autonomous golf cart.
Yeah, autonomous golf cart. Right. That's very cool. I'm excited for them to come around.
Yeah.
I don't think
neat.
they'll be in Clearwater in 2026, but
probably not.
Who knows?
Maybe
all right, I
Waymo.
want to do what's up?
So maybe Waymo will.
Yeah, right. I want to do one more and then the rest going to Patreon. And then again, don't forget, Larry's going to talk about Lyft and Waymo in Nashville. He's got some news on that. So this is interesting. This is from the UK. Amazon Flex. A delivery partner has sent an Amazon Flex substitution request to you. The block is blah, blah, blah. Let them know if you're available to accept this delivery block by tapping the accept block button below. If you choose to complete this block, the delivery partner who sent you the substitution request will be responsible for paying you for your delivery services. So that part's weird.
Yes.
Like, am I Venmoing you the $100 and some odd? Or is this something like a subcontracting model that they're doing in the UK with Flex? Who even knew that there was Flex in the UK, by the way? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, I've never thought about it. I mean, it's not surprising. I'm sure they have.
Oh, it's not surprising, but I've never, like I said, I never thought about it. When you're,
we're so US centric when we think.
Well, I mean, even in Reddit and stuff, like in the groups, I don't see anybody talk about like I'm in the UK. Like I don't see that very often. So I wonder if this is some sort of subcontractor model. Like Uber has Uber fleets. So who knows? I mean, it could be a cool thing, but yeah. I don't know if anyone has any information on it, but I was hoping, Bubble Sue always comes in clutch for this. But who did we get this from? Was that Faith or Gabe in the group? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I just wanted a little bit more information on it, but it'd be kind of cool if you could do that. Like, I got the route, but I'm going to pay, let's say the route is based, like my last route, I did get a good paying. It was almost $30 an hour for my Saturday route, which was wild because those routes were going for like 21 all day. And I'm like, I'm not doing the route for 21. But anyways, if you get it for 30 and you pay this guy 15 an hour and you keep the profit, I don't know. It's an interesting thing. It's like a DSP, but like a subcontracting thing.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
All right. Thank you. Oh, Larry, what are you doing this weekend? Any gig work?
Yeah, I'll be out driving probably tomorrow night, Thursday. And then I'm trying to think, probably be out Saturday as well. I don't think we have anything planned. Although my son's probably coming in from St. Louis for a week. So it all depends on when he gets here as far as what I'll do Saturday.
Okay. It's the Bills and the Dolphins tomorrow. I was going to say it's Thursday night football, broski, but Dolphins are like 0-2, I think.
Dolphins are hurting, man.
How'd they not fire that coach? I love what is his name. He's so funny.
Yeah,
he's such an odd duck, but I love it. I love his press interviews. I'll watch them.
Yeah, you look at him, you're like, you could give me 100 guesses. NFL coaches, I would never guess that.
I would be like IT nerd.
Yeah, exactly.
But the Bills are playing the Dolphins tomorrow night, so I will tune in. I on those games that don't mean much, I'll watch the first half, and then I'll go to sleep because I'm not watching the whole game. So yeah, this weekend for me, I am doing gig work. Friday night I am moving old people, but Saturday and Sunday, wifey's working, so my daughter's working. I mean, sure, I'll hang out with my son a little bit, but we got some stuff coming up, and we got to save for some stuff, so I'll be pounding it this weekend.
Gotcha. I think we play the Jets on Sunday. So
okay,
hopefully we should have a win, but at least it'll be fun. I'll get to watch it with my son, so that'll be fun.
Well, Monday night, Lions Ravens, and that's going to be a barn burner because the two big offenses in the NFL.
Yep.
Going to be good. Who did you pick for the bet we did? Are you doing that one with Faith?
No, I never put in money for it.
Oh,
It's funny. I put it into Chat GPT to see what it would pick, and so I was like, well, I'm just gonna guess, and it actually picked the Chiefs the other night. So I'm out.
oh wow, yeah,
even in play, not because Faith's like, now when you pick it right, when you win this thing, you're not gonna get anything. I was like, I know, I don't have any business being in here.
Yeah, you're
because I
out
didn't put the
anyways.
money, so I'm out anyways.
Yeah. So I picked the Packers this week.
Okay, who they play?
Shit. Who
Packers?
do they play? Oh, they play the Browns.
Oh wow,
Browns suck ass.
Yeah. I felt so bad for John when the Bengals lost their quarterback.
Yeah, that's tough. They're done. Somebody was saying, I know this isn't a football podcast, but somebody was saying there's two backup. The Bengals and the Vikings both have backup quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So that's going to be an exciting 1:00 game on Sunday.
Could be.
Fuck no, that's not going to be nothing. And then I think the
Bucks.
49ers, he's out. Brock Purdy's out.
Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks out in the first 2 weeks.
Your quarterback is wild.
I love him. I love him.
Fire.
He is so determined, man. That 4th down run that he made in the game the other night to keep the drive alive. He's fire, man. I think all the teammates love him, and I think Tampa Bay loves him.
I love watching him play. So.
Yeah, he's something.
All right.
And then he always gets up and wants to fight with somebody. I'm like, dude, get your ass out of there before you get hurt.
Yeah, no shit. We're losing quarterbacks left and right.
Exactly, and you're wanting to pick on some lineman,
Right. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. As always, don't put. Oh no, shit. Patreon 810 5 minutes, and as always, don't put up with anyone's bullshit.
We'll see you on the road.
All right.
Hey,
Peace
good night, everybody.
Out. I'm just